Hello, 1 second. I need to close the door first before I start saying hello to you. Hang on a minute. Right, hello, my beautiful people. How are you today? Happy Saturday. Today, I'm feeling so great. I'm feeling so great and grateful. I'm sure you've seen yesterday's video. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, go and watch it. So today is the day that I'm celebrating something amazing. You won't find out just now. You'll find out later on in this video. So please don't lose your interest. So my husband's also been excited to find out what is that I'm celebrating today. So much so, hang on. I think I've got this video on what's it called? On Bluetooth. So let me just remove it. Yes, I think that's better now. I do this so many times. So yeah, I told my husband yesterday, I'm celebrating something amazing tomorrow. He said, well, what? This morning he asked me again. No, you won't find out. You find out when I'm ready. And then went to the shop to buy some things for the house, and then on the way back I said, oh, can you stop at the supermarket for me, because I need to get something for my celebrate my anniversary or so anniversary, sorry. And he's like, what anniversary are you talking about? I said, you're gonna find out later. So I went to shop, came back, said, what is this? Are you gonna show me now? No, I won't show you now, you have to wait. So but I'm so extremely excited. Oh my god, yeah. So anyway, I'm cooking something. I'm going to show you what I've prepared. Very brief, as you know, as I've said many times. If I said many times, I've only just said it once. I'm not sure. I'm rustic. My way of cooking is rustic. Yesterday my husband absolutely loved the dinner. He's somebody that prepares salads beautifully. No, me, I just cut things into chunks. But I love the presentation of the salad. He also said it was really tasty. And the salmon, amazing. The potatoes, amazing. Yesterday's dinner was amazing in general. So I'm gonna quickly go through with you what I prepared for today's dinner or lunch, because it's already 3:15 in the afternoon. As I said to you before, Saturday and Sunday, our meal is somewhere between lunch and dinner. So, and I'm going to show you again my amazing Ninja, is it 12 functions? Today I'm going to show you the pressure cooker function, the pressure cooking function. It's amazing. Yesterday I used the air crisp or grill, I'm not sure, air crisp or grill. Which one did I use? I'm not sure. So I used either air crisp or grill yesterday. Today I'm going to use the pressure cooking function. It's amazing. I love this machine. So it's this machine, the food processor will just chop things. I don't chop things anymore, only if I want to chop things roughly into chunks. But if I want to chop things finely or blend them or do whatever, I use my amazing Magimix food processor that my husband bought it for me as a gift for one of the Christmas quite a few years ago. So yes, let us go through. By the way, I've just realized, like I said, I don't watch my videos at all because it'll make me cringe so much. Even the sound of my voice makes me cringe. So as I'm scrolling down YouTube Studio is the application that YouTube YouTube that you can where you upload your videos. So uploading on YouTube Studio, and then you guys see it on normal YouTube. So as I went through, when I scroll up and down, I thought, oh my god, these guys probably think I don't have any clothes because you can only see 4 outfits. And I'll tell you what they are. They're top and bottoms outfit settings that I just wear at home. I don't wear anything at home. I wear those 4 outfits because I'm somebody who I like to preserve my clothes, and at home I don't like to wear the same clothes I wear outside. So I have about 4 of them on the go, and then when they start getting old, I replace them. So today I won't be filming myself, but essentially this is the top and this is the bottom. Oh, sorry. I'll get myself in the chair. I said I wasn't going to show it to you, but here I am showing it to you. This is the top and this is the bottom, and these are trousers, and they're pretty much all like this, different colors, different materials. So I do have clothes, but I don't like to damage my clothes at home, because you know, at home I'm washing, I'm cleaning, I'm sitting down, I'm drinking, and before you know, I'm wiping my hands on my clothes, something splatters on my clothes. For example, today when I was preparing the dinner, I just got this is a new one, just out of the wash. As I preparing the meat, there's some splatters, reds. I got some red splatters on my jumper, so I thought, no, this is what I mean. I don't like to, that's why I keep my clothes separate. So sorry if my clothes are boring, but that's the way it is. That's who I am. So yeah, let me show you what I prepared today for. And so this is it. What is the call of this? What's the call of this piece of meat? Not sure. I'll check and I'll get back to you. So this is essentially a nice beef joint. Actually, I'll check now what it is instead of messing around. What it is? Give me a second. Let me wash my hands, because I've just said it went through the bin. That's why I have to go through the bin, because we don't keep any food. Our bin is pretty dry. We only keep dry stuff, dry packaging. So I didn't go through anything disgusting. And it also was at the top of the bin. So yeah, it's called beef brisket, and it's got about, I think, over 2 kilos maybe. I didn't check that, and I'm not going to go back and check it again. Sorry, but I won't. I've already checked it once. So this is what it looks like. So I tell you, I wanted to show you how I prepared this, but I prepared it this morning, and because my phone was charging, I didn't have a chance to do that this morning. So I'm just going to go through with you. So it's just a beef brisket. This meat is really tough. It takes quite a few hours to cook. That's where the magic of the pressure cooker comes in. Beef brisket, 2 onions roughly chopped, carrot roughly chopped, bay leaf, some garlic cloves, there's somewhere there. Then I've added some black pepper, some sweet smoked paprika, some what else? Black pepper. Yes, I've already said black pepper. That's it in terms of freshies. I know that bay leaf isn't fresh, neither is the sweet paprika, smoked paprika, and the black pepper. A bit of salt, and then I've also added, we had a bit of white wine in the fridge, so there was a little bit like this much left in a bottle. And because I tell you what, I buy white wine and red wine for cooking. I buy proper red wine and white wine for cooking, but I buy the cheapest bottle I can find ever. So for example, I bought a bottle of red wine today, £3.49 for that bottle, and we keep it in the fridge for cooking. We don't drink it at all. So I've added that leftover of white wine. Then I went to the shop, I bought this bottle of red wine that I just told you now, and then added some of it, and then I've also complemented with some beef stock in there. That's why you can see that brown stuff in there, because I dissolved in water, but I didn't dissolve it all when I put it in. That's it. And to be honest, it doesn't look that appetizing right now, because this beef joint comes with some elastic bands to keep the meat together. So I prepared it this morning, and I came back home, I said, no, I don't want this plastic to go into my food, this rubber to go into my food. So I had to remove it one by one. Can you see there's some marks there where the elastic band was, because he kept it in a nice cube, in a nice together, but I don't want any rubber or anything like that in my food. So I removed that, and that's why earlier when I said I was cooking and I splattered some juices on my jumper, and it was because of me trying to remove these rubber bands. I'll just show you what these rubber bands are. They're here in the sink. I left it in purpose to show you what they look like. There you go. So I remove one by one. Honestly, if you guys like to keep down your food, fair dues, but not to me, not for me. Yes, again, I'm speaking really fast, and today I'm not speaking really fast because my mind is messed up. No, I'm speaking really fast because I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Honestly, you're gonna love it. You're gonna, in 5 minutes time, within 5 minutes time, you're gonna find out what is it that I'm excited about. By the way, I nearly didn't show how the pressure cooker works. So so this is the main pan. This is a ceramic pan. Is what it is, a metal pan, metal bowl. So is what's it called? Is protective ceramic. Never wash this. If you got one of these, please never wash it with the metal scourers. No, don't wash. Just what I used to wash it is these. I'll show why I used to wash. I used to wash one of these here. These smiley face. I don't know what they're called. These are the fake ones, but these are the real ones. This is an American brand, and I love it because I use it to wash such things that you can't scratch it essentially. So that's on now. I'm gonna close it. I love this machine. This is the best machine. If you watched my video yesterday, you'll see that I used the grill and the air crisp. I'm not sure. So essentially, just turn it on. Pressure. That's the function. Temperature, medium, high. I'm high and low. I'm just going to put on high, and then time. I'm going to put for 1 hour and 40 minutes because it's such a big piece. I'm just going to go full load. By the way, apologies for this frying pan. Is there for me to wash the bottom of it because it gets to a point that sometimes it looks disgusting, and then I just need to do a big wash. So 1 hour and 40 minutes. So, and that's it. Oh no, sorry, completely wrong. So see, that's my problem with multitasking. So I'll tell you what you need. It needs this. This is what helps this machine do the magic. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn the camera around again. Can you see well? Don't think you can. Can I record it from here? Yes. Yeah, there you go. So essentially, there's an arrow there, and then just turn it over, easily done. Align it all together, and then because I've added some alcohol, I'm going to allow some steam to evaporate because I don't know, I don't trust. Hang on, have I done everything? No, I've not done everything. Oh my god, sorry, I need to start again. Sorry. So function, pressure, yes, temperature, yeah, high, time. That's the only problem with this because you need to twist it around. Let me see if I can actually go the other way around because I'm sure it's going to be quicker. Can I? Be great. No, you can't. I just wasted my time. It's a shame because we got this machine quite a few years ago. Some of the settings are dated. For example, to choose the timing, I just need to go around like this. I believe the new one, you just need to type it. And also, it doesn't come with 2 lids. It's a lid. It's an integrated lid, so you don't have to have a separate lid for the pressure cooker, for example. So on 40, and that's it. That's it. Amazing is that, right? So that's going to be there for 1 hour and 40 minutes. In about when I hear the steam coming through from the machine, I'll let it come through for about 5 minutes, and then I'll close the valve. This is the valve that usually that's the valve the pressure cookers have. That's open, I'm going to open. Yeah, vent and seal. When you turn it to the left hand side, it seals. No air comes through. No vapor. No steam comes through at all. If you put it on a vent side, you get lots of steam coming through. And pressure cookers, because when you seal everything in, all the flavors goes into the meat, and also because the pan is pressured, so it cooks a lot quicker. For example, this is going to take 1 hour and 40 minutes to cook all the way through. If it'd been on a normal cooker, it would take about 4 to 5 hours to get to the point that I like to get to the tender point I like to get. So this is amazing. Honestly, if you guys can get one of these machines, please get it. It's a lifesaver. It saves so much in time. It saves so much in electricity. So much, and also what's good, really good thing about it is so safe, because with a normal pressure cooker, with a hob or grill, you have to keep an eye on it. With this one, if you set the timer, that's done. Even with the normal pressure cooker, the ones in the hob, even if the valve is sealed, can you just, I don't think you can just leave it there. You need to come through and release the valve. No, with this, you don't even need to release the valve. Once it reaches time, just sits there, no problem. Let's say you come back an hour later, what happens is if you open the valve, no steam comes through. That's all. This is amazing in terms of safety, financial. You save so much money, as I've said, and time. Honestly, time is amazing. And also, the food comes out perfectly. You know, it really does. For example, with the meat that I'm cooking right now, obviously because there's no steam comes through, it gets, so it still, the juice doesn't thicken at all. So once the meat is ready, I'm going to show you. I just, if I've got time to show you anyway, once the meat is ready, all I've got to do is take the meat out and then continue to cook. Oh my god, I just dropped my earphones. I'm going to allow to continue to cook in that pan, in sear saute setting, and that will quite a lot of the liquid will evaporate. Let me just pick this up. Oh, I'm so bad. I keep breaking my things. I keep losing my earplugs. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me, honestly? Am I even able to close this now? Who knows? Me and earplugs are not friends. We're not friends. That's why I always buy these cheap ones for £5, because I keep breaking them. I keep losing them. I don't know. Can I even? I'll have a look at this. I'll have a look at this later. Anyway, so that's what I've got to say about the pressure cooker function. Honestly, you should get it. If you got an opportunity to pay for one, get one. I'm sure they even sell them in secondhand shops, which you can pay peanuts for one of them. So get it if you can, honestly. So just to go through with you what's happening to the pressure cooker right now. It's been releasing the steam for the past 5 minutes, which I believe is evaporated all the alcohol. I'm sure if I wasn't released the steam, so the alcohol was evaporated, I'm sure nothing would happen to it, but I just like to play safe. So now I'm just going to close the valve, and that's it. That's it now. So so now it's still, so it's gonna I liked it. I'm not sure how he's going to, because I don't want to be here all this time, because I like to see when it soaks up all the pressure, and also you see the lid going down, going makes that noise. You can see how it soaked up the whole pressure. So it soaked up. It sucks up, not so. It sucks up all the steam. So it makes that and it's gonna stay there for the next 1 hour and 40 minutes. And by the way, that's something I love about this machine, is the fact, the smell. I hate when I cook and the smell travels all over the house. I hate it. That's why sometimes I lit up those as incense sticks, because it helps relieve the smell. So this one also helps with the smell. So if you can afford to get one, honestly, also if you have space in your kitchen, and just get one. This is amazing, amazing. It does everything. It even bakes cakes. I even tried to bake a cake here before. Look, bake roast. There you go. So yeah, then let me see. Yeah, that's amazing. By the way, guys, yesterday video was such a headache. I could not save the video. I could not upload it. Only managed to do it this morning. This morning I was in the morning. It was 12 o'clock when I eventually managed to save it and upload it on YouTube. Hopefully you got to see it the day that's been scheduled, so 48 hours after I recorded the video. Hopefully you get to see it. But honestly, it was such a massive headache, honestly. So the pressure cooker is ready to release the valve. I just heard the beep, so you can see it's still counting the time, but this is counting the time for how long the pressure cooker has been ready to release the valve. So I'm going to release the valve and you see what it looks like. I love this machine, honestly. And I'm going to come back to it when all steam has been released to check the meat. And if the meat isn't ready, then I'm going to put it back on for whatever time I believe it needs. So the steam has no longer steam coming out of the amazing Ninja machine. Yeah, it's Ninja. Yeah. So I'm going to open the lid. As you can see, there's a lot of juice in there. If you remember, I told you this earlier, it's going to be a lot of juice because not a lot of water evaporates from it. So I'm going to get a fork to test the meat, see whether it needs to go back in. There's that big carving fork. I think it's in the drawer. Is it in the drawer? Yes, it's in the drawer. So I'm going to taste the meat. See if it's falling apart. It's really tender, but I think I'm going to turn the machine again. No, yeah, I'm going to turn the machine again because I like my meat to fall apart as much as possible. So the lid's going back in. Turn it. Yep, I think I'm gonna put it on for another half an hour. Nope, that's sorry, I function, and then time. And then I'm going to turn the valve back. I'm going to close the valve again, and I'll see you in a second. Guys, this is the last step of the meal today. Sorry, I couldn't record it very much because my husband's in the kitchen, so as you know, I'll never show his face. So essentially, some of the juice, that's some of it there. We took some of it here, put in the pan, added some flour, made a roux with the flour, roux just butter and flour, and then allowed the flour to cook a bit to get to that brown state. And then we add the juice, more of the juice there, and then adjust the seasoning with black pepper, salt, added some more vinegar to it, and I'll add some sugar as well, and also some Worcester sauce. And unfortunately, I've got to stop right now, and I'll tell you the big announcement that I've been talking about it yesterday. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay, I never plate my food. You never see the final result, but I don't think that really matters. If you'd like to see the final result of the meal plated, let me know. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, so you remember this over 2 kilos of meat that I showed you earlier? This is how much is frank. I just put my hand on top of it so you can see by how much is frank. The gravy is ready, so you put that in a gravy dish. The peas are ready to go. And by the way, I apologize for the background. The cooker looks messy, whatever. My husband's in the kitchen, so I didn't have time to cook as I go along. So that's what it is right now. The chips are the air fryer. You know that 12 function Ninja function that I showed you earlier on and yesterday. The chips are in it. So yes, this is how it looks now. This is the gravy here. It looks lovely, doesn't it? The meat also looks lovely. I hope we haven't tasted yet, but I'm sure it also tastes lovely. And the peas are gonna be cooking in a minute. So guys, my husband has been extremely insistent how she show the final result. From the camera, it doesn't look that great, but these are the peas, this is the beef, chips and gravy. Okay. So, hi guys. This is a big announcement that I've been telling you about since yesterday. Today is my 5-year anniversary, so I achieved this massive milestone. So today, 27th of September, is the day that I'm celebrating that I've survived 5 years without having a stroke. And I'd like to thank the cameraman behind the camera, who's been more vested in my videos lately, even though you never see him, you know, you never say never. But thank you so much for being behind the camera. And yeah, so this is the end of the video. I just want to show you. Unfortunately, didn't get to see the sparkles or whatever, you know, because, you know, I just couldn't do that. But there you go, this 5-year anniversary. I hope you can see the 5 there. So, as I always say, have a good day. Have a good day, good morning. If I turn this around, the people are going to see they're going to see the other way around, trust me. They know this is a raw video. I don't make any edits or anything like that. Isn't that right, my viewers? Please tell it. Write some comments down below. So anyway, as I always say, have a good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Have a nice lunch, dinner, tea, whatever you're doing. Be positive. You know, think about your state of mind. Even the tunnel, the light of the tunnel, you can't see at all. If you carry on fighting, someday that light is going to shine very bright to you. Thank you very much.